What's up, guys? This is Francisco with Covenant Dispatch LLC, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know you guys are used to seeing my face, at least to introduce the video, but I'm going to jump right into the screen share right here because I want to answer this question. So as you can tell from the last couple of videos that I've been doing, I've been making videos based on questions that people ask in the comment section. Again, if you've posted a comment in the comment section and I haven't responded to it, we get tons of comments, so hopefully I'm able to get to it at one point or another. But even if you don't, reach out by email, guys. Reach out to us by email. We love to answer you and help you with whatever you need help with, right? Any questions you might have or anything like that, please reach out to us. All that information is in the description under this video. Secondly, if this is your first time viewing any of our content, I know you love our content already. Do me a favor, under the description of this video, or actually I should say right under this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and then next after that, hit that notification bell. That way you can be alerted for when we post future videos. So really quick, I want to answer this question that you can see off here to the right, and it's what actually prompted me to make this video. So GJONINY, I don't know how to pronounce that, but this individual asked this question. They said, what if you are an independent carrier and dispatch yourself? What if I have 3 trucks and dispatch for them? So to answer the first part of that question, if you are an owner operator, which is basically, I'm assuming what you're saying, if you're an owner operator and you dispatch yourself, congratulations on that. That's not an easy thing to do. But if you have a system already set in place and that's easier for you, then do what makes more sense to you, right? I actually started off that way. For those of you who don't know, I actually drove truck as an independent, as an owner operator, and I did dispatch myself, but it was tough. It was hard to do both, drive and then be able to communicate with brokers and find other, it's tough doing that. So and there are a lot of people who are in that same position, which is why freight dispatching will forever be a market as long as there are owner operators out there, which really owner operators make up, I think it's 97% of the trucking industry market. Did you know that? Owner operators and small mom and pop trucking companies that have fleets of 100 and less make up 97% of the total trucking, if I can use that word, population. So let me just get right into this. So to answer this question, what if I have 3 trucks and dispatch for them? Well, let me show you just an illustration of what that could potentially look like, because I feel like simple illustrations illuminate the possibilities a little bit better and even a little bit more than a super detailed video where you're kind of like confused. I'm going to make it very simple for you guys. This is how possible and how not so far out of your reach it is to do this, right? So let's just say, and I'm going to use a different color here, right? Let's just say this is you, right? This is you. You're interested in becoming an independent freight dispatcher. I don't know what your background is or anything like that. It doesn't really matter. But this is you, and you're wanting, let's give you a hat. Oh, you guys like my hat? So, all right, let me color this in. So let's say this is you. And if you're a girl, whatever, you would have long hair, whatever. But let's say this is you and you're looking to start an independent freight dispatch company from home because you want something more lenient, something more, in alignment with what you got going on in your life. Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom, or maybe you're on disability and you're at home for the most part, whatever the case is, right? But you want to find something that you can work from home and make some money, right? So let's just say, to answer this question, let's say you have 3 trucks, right? So let's say you go out there, right, and you do your due diligence, you get yourself on, the computer, and you find yourself, that's supposed to be my keyboard, but you get on there and here's your mouse, right? So let's say you get on the computer, you do some things, you market your company or whatever. You basically go out there and scout and look for carriers, right? And let's say you stumble across, and I did this in my last video, I'm gonna have to do it again. Shameless plug. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys something that we offer. We do have a website that's accessible. You can check us out, but we offer an online course. It's called our Freight Dispatch Blueprint Package. If you do end up coming here, do not forget to watch this video. It breaks down the instructions so that way you don't buy the course and then ask me questions, 1,000,001 questions afterwards. But check out our testimonials. Check out our testimonies that we posted here to our website. Go ahead and read everything. We offer a course. Right now, it's at the time that you're watching this video, there will be a difference. It'll be $185 for the one-time setup fee, and then $15 per month. You can cancel at any time if you don't like what you see on the course. But I'm gonna give you guys a little sneak peek of what it looks like. But it's $185 or $185 for the one-time setup fee. Of course, it says $135 here because we're running a sale currently at the time that I'm making this video, and then it's $15 every month to keep access to the course. So once you make your purchase, you get the email confirmation, everything like that. You then will have access to these two pages right here, our Freight Dispatch Blueprint and then our members forum. So our members forum is where you'll be able to post. It's basically like a private Facebook group. It's almost similar. You'll be able to post questions and, network with other people who are on here, look at our webinar calls when the schedule is for our next webinar and all that stuff, right? But here's the page. Here's where the bread and butter is at. So here's where you go on this page and you'll get all of our module videos. So it's broken down into two segments. One of them is our Freight Dispatch course, which breaks down the fundamentals. Each of these videos, guys, are like about 40 minutes long, more or less, right? So it's tons of information. You want to break out a notepad and, soak that all in. And then the next segment is the carrier acquisition training. This shows you extensive marketing strategies on how to get carriers, right? So once you set up your company, you now need carriers so you can start making cash flow. And then these are bonus videos. These are videos that we add periodically, depending on how things might change in the market or whatever. And then here are the documents that you have access to: our agreement form template, broker list template. If you don't know what any of that is, unfortunately, you might not know what it is unless you take the course. That's why I said it's a shameless plug. I will be honest. I said it in my last video, though. There are people who offer courses also to become an independent freight dispatcher. Check them out. Don't write them off. There's some great people out there. So whatever one fits you. But we do talk about how to find carriers. So that's where you see this little gap here. I'm showing you the computer. You're like, yeah, that sounds easy, but how do you do it? That's how you do it. You go take a course and you learn. So let's say, for example, you did all the things that you learned. I'm going to try to minimize this really quick, guys. So you guys already see that question. Let me minimize that. So you take, a training or whatever, you learn the industry. And now let's say you stumble across one carrier. Let's say, John Doe. John Doe's like, hey, I have a truck. I need it to be dispatched. Can you dispatch me? You say, yes, I have all the things that I need. Let's get the ball rolling. So that's number one, right? Next thing you know, John Doe tells, Adam. Say, hey, Adam, there's this dispatcher I found out about, and he's great. You have to check him out. He's making us some good money, and you won't regret it. So now you have John Doe. Oh, let me put it I'm going to put JD, and then you got Adam. I'm going to put A for Adam. So now you have two trucks, but now Adam tells his boy, I don't know. Let's think of a name. Let's just say Jim. These are some of the most basic names ever, right? But now you got Jim. So now you got John Doe, Adam, and Jim. You got yourself 3 trucks. Now let's say they all like you and they're like, yes, you're making us some money. We like what you're doing here. You're giving us good business. You got 3 trucks now. So now this is aligning up with the question that this gentleman put on our page the other day. What if I have 3 trucks? This is how possible it is for you to make some cash flow with these guys, right? Because people think, again, simple illustrations break it down to some people to make it more realistic. Because in a lot of ways, it really isn't as complicated as people make it out to be. It really is kind of as simple as I'm showing you right here. As it is with any industry, to be honest. It's just the legwork that people, when it's time to do the legwork, they get frustrated and they don't want to do it anymore. But if you just stick to it, this is how simple it actually could be. So let's say John Doe works a full week and he grosses, let's say he grosses $6K. Right? He grosses $6K, right? It's an okay week, right? Let's say Jim goes out there and then he grosses, let's say, $5K. So now he had a $5K week, right? This is Jim. So now let's say Adam goes out there and he has, let's say he has the best week. He has a 7K week. And so if you add all these together, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to put it all together. You got 18K. Let me make sure I'm right. 6, 11, yep, 18. So if you add all these together, let's go ahead and add that together. I'm going to make my screen a little bit smaller. You got yourself 18K. Now, you know, some of you might be like, well, how do I charge them? What does that look like? You know, what does the money look like? How does that look? You know, I'm going to give you guys a typical answer to that. Most freight dispatchers charge a percentage based on whatever that carrier grosses. So we have a total of 18,000 between your 3 carriers, right? I'm going to go ahead and say, you know, let's say you're a little bit on the low end. Let's say you're charging them 6% because you want to beat out the competition, right? Who might be charging 8 or 7%. So you say, okay, so if you have 18,000 and you charge them 6%, you made 1,080 on that week. This is 1 week, guys. 1 week. Someone might say, well, yeah, it sounds easy, but is it really that easy? It's as easy as you make it. I mean, legit. It's as easy as you make it. So you have the possibility of making $1,000 a week. So let's say we just average it and take away 80, even though technically the average would be 1,100. But let's just say $1,000, right? You can potentially make $1,000 a week with 3 good carriers and some good marketing strategy and some good organization flow in your business. Obviously, those sorts of things count. But again, these are things you learn in a course, of the which we do offer. And I'm not ashamed to say it, we do offer a pretty good course. And again, I'm going to put that in as a shameless plug. Learn the industry. And guys, there is potential to make this. Now, I said it in my last video. There's another woman on YouTube. Her YouTube channel is called Trucking Made Successful, and she puts out great content. Some of you guys probably already know her, and I think she offers a dispatch course. I hope she still does, but if she still does, guys, if her content is as good as her course, then her course got to be awesome. So again, this is not just me trying to, you know, say buy my course, but at the end of the day, we offer a cost-effective course, and you'll learn a bunch of information. And I'm giving you guys a sneak peek. This is what it looks like. You have access to all that. Other than that, I don't know who else to refer to you, because I don't really watch too many other people on YouTube. So I don't know, you know, otherwise I would, you know, I honestly would. But again, this is how simple it could be. You could have the potential to make about $1,000 a week if you had 3 trucks. I wanted to give you guys a quick illustration. I know I've done this before, but hopefully it illuminates a little bit more in your mind by just seeing a visual, right? So it would be so awesome if someone really did get a truck driver named Jim, Adam, and John Doe. That would be crazy. But either way, guys, these are the potential numbers here. I said it on a couple of videos ago, but I'm going to do a challenge where I'm going to implement every single one of the strategies in my course, and I'm going to start from scratch, and I'm going to make the video and I'm going to post it on here so you guys can see that they work. I'm going to implement every strategy and start from scratch, and outsource a whole freight dispatch company and keep you guys up to speed with how it's going. So I can't wait to do that. Hopefully I'm able to at least start on the blueprint or the foundations of it before the year's up, but that's my plan. Before the year's up. But anyways, guys, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We have some other videos in the lineup ready to release, and we're going to do a live here soon. We're going to do a dispatch giveaway here soon, so stay tuned for that. That's why you got to hit that notification bell to stay tuned. Other than that, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.